Hi guys, happy Wednesday. It's Wednesday, y'all. Oh my god, my office, you guys, is an absolute disaster. What? So my goal is to clean my office and then get ready for my date. And my office is clean, you guys. Look at this sneaky devil. She knows she's not allowed on my furniture, you know. Do you know that, Marley? You look cute though. You look cute, girl. Anyways, my office is clean. I reorganized it. Hopefully this setup works for me. And you can see all the garbage out in the hallway, which I will dispose of later. So yeah, now I think it's time to get ready for my date. Marley, you ready? You want to get ready for a date? So now I'm going to put on a quick face because I have a FaceTime date. And I do get a lot of questions about my dating life nowadays. So I figured I would sit down and chat a little bit about it. So to answer the burning question, I am single. I'm single by choice and I have no plans on changing that status anytime in the near future. I'm very content being single. And I'm also not dating in the, I guess you could say, physical sense. For me, going out to meet strangers in the middle of a pandemic, just the pros don't outweigh the cons for me. If you guys have followed me for the last year and a half, you know that my bubble is very important to me. They are literally the glue that keeps my life together. So I wouldn't, it's just not worth it for me. Like, I wouldn't want to do anything to jeopardize the health of my bubble. Sometimes when I say stuff like that, people get a little bit, what's the word, like defensive. It's not a dig at anybody who chooses to go out and date right now. It is just my truth, and that's just what it is. Like, I can't change my truth just because it makes other people feel bad, right? And the bottom line is I have no interest in meeting strangers right now. Like, you know, my bubble is also diverse, although, you know, the coronavirus can affect anybody, any age group. But I do have elderly people in my bubble. I do have new moms in my bubble with infant babies. You know, I do have people who are autoimmune compromised in my bubble. So for me, I don't have a desire to go out there and mingle right now. However, in the same way that a lot of you have gotten to know me, in the same way that I have built very real and very long-term connections with some of you, it's the same way that I can get to know and date people right now. And that's what I'm taking advantage of. The world of social media, the world of the internet, the virtual world that a lot of us live and work and play in, is sort of what I'm doing at the moment. So yeah, so I actually have a FaceTime date tonight, which is what I'm getting ready for. The pandemic has certainly changed the way that myself, as well as many of us, you know, view and operate in the dating world now. Even though I'm only dating virtually right now, I still go through the steps of getting ready for a date the way I normally would. I still put on my makeup, and even though I'm not going anywhere, I take my time and sort of, you know, put my best face forward as if I was going on a physical date. I like to pick out a cute little outfit, you know, depending on what type of date it is. Like a cute little pajama set or just a pair of joggers and a tee. I actually still shave as well because it's something that I would typically do, you know, for an in-person date. So I like to keep my little rituals going, and I've actually been shaving with Harry's razors for a while now. I think since the summer. I was still at the Airbnb. I remember that, I think, is the first time I shaved with them. And what surprised me the most is how close of a shave I get. I also really like that you can get your shaving supplies delivered to you. Of course, with the whole pandemic, I tried to limit the amount of time I spend outside in stores, so this is kind of convenient as well. If you guys have never tried Harry's before, you may be happy to know that they actually stand behind their blades so much that they have a 100% money back guarantee. They also have a limited time exclusive offer for my tonettes. So new US customers actually get a Harry's trial set and free travel size body wash for just $3. It's a great deal. while supplies last. So I will be sure to put my link in the description box so you can redeem your offer. Right, so I feel like I'm ready for, I hope I'm not flashing you guys, my little FaceTime date. I think that's cute. So I'm all showered and shaved and smooth and perfumed and feeling really good. You know, like, even though these are physical things that obviously my date is not going to be able to appreciate, it's like when you feel good, you exude confidence and you feel better. And just to answer the question, because y'all have been asking, no, it's not the handyman. I am not dating the handyman. No, I did not call the handyman. I feel like it's one of those things where I have definitely come into my own through just age as well as life experience, and I know exactly what I will not tolerate. And so it's like the smallest things I am more willing to write you off for, as opposed to, you know, the previous Toni. I might have let you get away with 1-2 things here and there. And the handyman just set off a red flag very, very early on. Like literally before I had a chance to call him, he set off a red flag for me. So I decided not to pursue that. I have a little bit of time before my date, so I guess I could tell you the story. Essentially, it's not even that big a deal. Like I said, it's just small things that I'm no longer willing to let slide. So what had happened is I found you guys know I seek out Black-owned businesses, and so for my handyman and contractors, it's no different. So I sought out a Black-owned handyman business. The handyman came over. He was very pleasant, amazing. He completed the job. You know, it was very professional service, and he left and forgot something, like, so I needed him back. So I called him, or I think I texted him to come back for whatever it was that he needed. So he came back, and it was upon coming back that he, you know, started to talk to me, started to talk game or whatever. So we're just talking about stuff in general. He's asking me, you know, if I'm married, if I'm dating, etc. And so I told him I'm not, but I told him also that I'm not looking for anything. Like, I'm very content being single, and I have no interest in, you know, looking for a man at this point. And so he said, that's cool. Like, he just likes my vibe. He wants to get to know me. And he said, I'll leave the ball in your court since you're not looking. Like, you have my number, you call me. And I said, that sounds great. Like, that was how we left it. And then he left. And then the next day and the next night, you know, he was ringing down my phone, and I'm like, wait a minute. I never gave you my number. I hired you and I contacted you for a professional job, which you completed, but I never gave you my number on a, you know, personal level. So why are you calling me? You know, because how we had left it was, you have my number, you can call me when you want. And so I took that as a red flag. And so in my opinion, that's kind of abusing your power. Like, you obtained my number on a professional level from a job. I didn't give you my number. I didn't tell you I was interested. So you should not be texting me at, you know, 1, 2, 3 a.m. all type of nights, all type of messages at whatever time of night. Like, no, thank you, sir. And so because of that issue, I decided not to pursue that. So his loss. Which reminds me, guys, new in my Teespring shop, I do have a Teespring for my t-shirts. 1-800 his loss. Okay, yeah. So this is new in. I just ordered myself one. I'll put the link. Actually, you can see the link beneath my videos, like the floating t-shirts and hoodies down there. That's from my Teespring shop. So Teespring, if you guys don't know, it's like a print on demand service. So you can upload your designs there and get it shipped directly, so you don't have to hold tons of inventory. So that's how I manage my t-shirt designs on Teespring. The rest of my products are from ToniDailey.com, as you know. I think I might wear my robe. I think I might not even get dressed. I'm just gonna wear my robe because, you know, this is somebody that I've been talking to for a while. So, you know, I think we're at the point where a little clavicle is okay, you know what I'm saying? And it's nighttime. It's a nighttime FaceTime date. So yeah, I'm gonna go light a couple candles and pour a glass. And Marley, do you want to say bye? She's still sitting on my furniture, girl. She knows she ain't allowed up there. All right, guys, I feel like I've had the most productive day ever. My office is nice and clean and organized, and I had a really great FaceTime date. And now it is time to figure out what I'm gonna eat tonight. I made some chili last night. You guys can take a look at my fridge. I made some chili last night, which was delicious. So I think I'm actually gonna use this leftover chili to make some nachos, because I have some whole wheat Tostitos and I have cheese, so that's perfect. It is the end of the evening. The nachos were great. Yeah, me and the girls had nachos. They were amazing, and we ate, watched some Love Island, which we are currently obsessed with. And yeah, it's the end of the night. Right now I'm just going to moisturize and retwist my hair. I think I'm actually going to put it in braids to stretch it, because I'm trying to get my hair done tomorrow. I booked a last minute appointment with Hair by Half, so I'm gonna just put some refresher spray in it. It's actually really soft, like it feels good. I just want to put a little bit extra moisture before I braid it up. So I'm gonna do that while I watch Netflix. I have been hearing everybody talk about this movie show. I don't even know if it's a movie or show, called Malcolm and Marie. Here it is. Everybody's talking about it on Twitter, which I stay on Twitter. Yeah, it's a movie. So I think I'm gonna watch this while I twist up my hair and call it a night.
Which puzzle seems more fun for the